We have a coordinate plane here with 2 points 3, 4 and -3, -6. I drew a straight line using these 2 points. Now let's try and find the slope of this point. Slope indicates how inclined or steep this line is. So it's nothing but y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's imagine these 2 points are x1 y1 here and x2 y2 here. So y2 minus y1 is minus 6 minus 4, x2 minus x1 is minus 3 minus 3. That makes minus 10 over minus 6. The slope is 5 over 3. The slope is positive here. Just a thought. The positive slope indicates that the line is rising. There is a rise for this line. For all the running we are doing along the x-axis. As you run on the x-axis, you can see that there is a rise on the y-axis. Now the slope is 5 over 3 for this line. Now let's see what is the y-intercept for this line. Y-intercept indicates where this line intersects or cuts the y-axis. Where is this line cutting the y-axis? Here. This is cutting the y-axis at 0 and -1. That's a mistake there. It is cutting the y-axis at 0 and -1. Now let's try and write the equation for this line. The equation is y is mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So let's put 5 by 3 for the slope there. And for b, let's put -1 because it is cutting the y-axis at -1. So y is equal to 5/3 x minus 1. This is the equation of this line. Now we have learnt one way of writing an equation, that is the slope-intercept form, where we know the slope and y-intercept. Y is equal to mx plus b is the slope-intercept form. We know the slope here, that's m, and we know the y-intercept, that's b. So when we know slope and y-intercept, we can write equation like this. Y is equal to mx plus b. Another way of writing is the point slope form, and that is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Here y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. This point slope form is used when we have one point x1 y1 and when we know the slope. Now here let's take an example so that you can understand clearly. They are asking us to write the point slope form. We have a point here and slope. Slope is there and a point is there. Y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. M is the slope, minus 4. x1 y1 is the point, that's 2, 7. So y minus 7 is minus 4, x minus 2. This is the line. This is the point slope form of an equation, where we know a point through which the line passes. We know the slope of this line. Now there is one more example here that will work in the class together. Now there is another way of writing an equation of a line, and that is called the standard form ax plus by equals c. This is very simple, wherein x comes first, then the y term equals the constant. Let's take an example. We have an equation here. Standard form of equation says it should be in the form of ax plus by equals c. The x term should come first plus the y term equals a constant. So we have x term on the left hand side here, 19x, but the y term is on the other hand side. We need to get it here. So let's get minus 15y, this y term which is on the right hand side, to the left hand side. Minus 15y, when we get it to the left hand side, becomes it should become plus 15y. On the right hand side, we took this away, so we are left with only 10 here. Be careful of the sign 10 plus 10 here. So that makes 19x plus 15y equals 10. So we have converted it into the standard form. Now let's work together on this one. One more here. Now, one way of writing an equation, the second way and the third way. One way is the slope-intercept form, where we know the slope and y-intercept. Y is mx plus b. M is the slope here and b is the y-intercept here. This is the slope-intercept form. We also have point-slope form, where we know a point through which the line passes. So x1, y1 is the point and m is the slope. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1 is the point slope form. We have the standard form here, which is ax plus by equals c. Ax, that means x should come first, then the y term equals a constant. This is the standard form.